Hello everyone, my name is Amanda Joyce and I'm here to present to you a Google Educator training on integrating Google Drive and digital citizenship into counseling practices. Today is March 15th, 2015, and this will be a video training due to snow days and cancellation of our face-to-face training. I thank you all for being here and taking the time to watch this video and hope that you get a lot out of it. So to begin quickly, Jackie Gilmartin has been able to successfully create Google accounts for all of the guidance counselors and our social worker at our middle school. So quickly, I'm going to send the information in the email that this video is coming through in, but you are going to log in and create a new password for your account. So opening the Chrome browser on your screen, you're going to click the sign in button. That should be at the top right hand corner. It's typically the blue color that you see on your screen. And you are going to see this picture where it says one account, all of Google, sign in to continue. And you're going to type in your Google account username, which is an email. It's going to be your first initial last name. So my name is Amanda Joyce. So A Joyce is my email at portnet.org. Yours will be the same. In the email that I sent to you, I sent your initial password, but once you use that password, they are going to require you to change it to anything that you can remember. Please make sure to make it a strong password using capital letters, numbers, symbols, to keep the strength and the security of your account at high. So the first thing that I want to talk to you about is I'm going to be showing you Google Drive. With our Port Washington accounts, you have access to several apps, one of them being Google Drive. It's one of the most widely used by educators. It has similar documents that can be comparable to Microsoft Office applications and programs. So what we consider Google Docs is comparable to Microsoft Word. Google Forms would be typical to Google Survey. It's a survey, so Publisher would be the closest match to that one. Google Slides is compatible or similar in characteristics to Microsoft PowerPoint. Google Sheets would be Excel, and Drawings would just be a Sketchpad. My focus today with you are going to be the first four in terms of their application to counseling practices. So the first thing that we're going to look at today is specifically the tasks that you can do with Google Drive, so just creating a new file, uploading a new file, and sharing a file. Sharing a file can be done with any of the options you have when creating a document in Google Drive. So I'm going to X out of my presentation. I'm actually using Google Slides for our presentation. But to access Google Drive, as you can see, I'm signed on. What you're going to do to access Google Drive is you're going to click on the Google Apps icon, which are the several squares, and you're going to find the Google Drive app. It looks similar to a triangle, and it identifies itself as Drive. Clicking there, you are going to open up to your Google Drive. Here, I have mine organized in folders, but yours would be completely blank. But I just want to show you some of the features of your Google Drive, how it's formatted. So here, where it's red and highlighted determines where you are looking in terms of your drive. So right now I'm looking at My Drive. These are any folders, documents, slides, presentations that I have created myself. If I click on Shared with Me, I'm going to show you the feature that allows you to share your documents or your slides with other individuals. Recent just tells you recent things that you've worked on, anything that you've starred as important, and you can also show trash. So I'm going to go back to my drive, and there are a few things that I wanted to show you really quickly. If you wanted to create something new in your drive, you would click on the New button, and you have options of creating a new folder, uploading a file, uploading an entire folder, creating a Google Docs, Sheets, Slides, and then there's more options, Forms, Drawings, and My Maps. So if I wanted to create a new document, I just click on my new doc, and as you can see, a new tab opens up with this document. However, before I go into the aspects of Google Docs, if I clicked back onto my tab for my drive, say I had a document that I wanted to share very quickly with colleagues, and Google Drive is a great place to do it. Clicking on my new button, as you saw, I could click File Upload. And my actual desktop and any of my computer hard drive files and documents would come up that I could quickly upload to Google Drive as well. So let's start off quickly with Google Drive, Google Docs, excuse me, because that's the first document that I opened up. So Google Docs, as you can see, has very similar features to Microsoft Word. What's really nice about Google Docs is that it can be used as a collaborative means between educators, between counselors, anybody who has a Google account. As you can see here, we have an untitled document, but just clicking here would allow you to rename your document. So example document. And then you have many features that you see in Microsoft Word. You have the ability to undo and redo any errors that you may have made. You can increase the size of what you're viewing, so it's easier when you're typing. You have the ability to change your font, change the size, bolding, italics, and underline. Change the text color, which is a great feature, especially when you are collaborating with others. You can change the text so they can see what's been added. You have the ability for alignment, for spacing, for bullet pointing, and for indenting. You also have the ability to open a new document from your document here. You can rename your document, make a copy. You can move this specific document to another folder, or you can move it to trash. You can then download this document once you've created it as a Microsoft Word document, a rich text file, a PDF document. There's many choices. You can publish your document to the web, and you can even print your document. Here you have the ability to view it in different modes, to insert images, links, shapes, all that you can also do in Microsoft Word. Your formatting, which you already see up at the top, you can also do from the Format tab. Any tools, you have the ability to spell check, to research straight from your document anything that you want to look for, quotes, just the dictionary. You also have the ability to figure out the word count, to translate the document, and you can insert a table, excuse me. There you go. Simple as that. So specifically for counseling practices, I think Google Docs is a great way that you can collaborate between educators, because you have this ability with Google Documents and many of the other programs to share. If you see right here, if I bring my cursor over the blue share button at the top right hand corner, it says private only to me. So I am the only person who is able to view this document as of right now. However, clicking on the share button allows me to enter a name. In our district, you could begin to enter somebody's name just like we do with our email, and their email address will pop up. This is my own private email Google account, so I would have to enter the email address of somebody, but I could even do right here, ajoyce@portnet, and any more people I could add, and I could give them rights to this document. What that means is right here, I could allow ajoyce@portnet.k12.ny.us to edit this document, comment, just a comment, which I'll show you, or just that they can only view. So this is great because you can enter in your colleagues' emails, and automatically they have the ability to view, to add to, and revise this document, or to comment. And what that means is, say you are doing grant writing. Between you and your colleagues, this is a great template for which you can begin to create your grant writing proposal. And if somebody had an issue with something that you had stated or how you had phrased something, you have the ability to highlight. And if you click this comments button, you can actually add a comment. I think we should word this sentence better. You can comment. And when your colleague goes back onto this document, right there for them, they have what you would like to add or what you would not like to add, and people can reply, which I think is really great. So specifically for counseling practices, like I just said, grant writing would be great. Anecdotal records between you and teachers about a certain student would be great. If any of you are involved in committees and share your minutes with the committees, I know in our school I go to the technology committee and I create my notes for the meeting that I attended in a Google Doc, and I share it with everybody. And one of the great things for not only you, if you're working with possibly a high school student, if you still have that relationship, but something that to pass on to high school counselors, is that college essays, this is a great way for students to access their teachers' thoughts and ideas without having to find them at a certain period of the day and sit down with them. They can share this document that they've written their potential college essay down on, and they can have an English teacher or a social studies teacher, anybody who they're soliciting advice from, to comment and critique and revise and give suggestions, which I think is really wonderful. One of the other documents that I think would be very beneficial is Google Forms. Google Form is a way to create ways to collect information about your student interests. I think this for middle school counselors and the counseling, the guidance office, this would be very beneficial. In my next video, I'm going to go into further depth about the benefits of Google Forms.